Well, hello guys, Aquatic Let's Plays and Reviews here, and welcome to the season finale for Aquaticland Season 5, the Nether Update Survival. That is right. This is the finale of Aquaticland Season 5. This is the complete guide to 1.16, the Nether update in full. And so we have a lot of things to go over, but the thing we must do first before getting into all the other stuff is we must go look at my base one last time before resetting the Nether in its entirety, so that it'll be fresh new land and everything specifically for this update. So we must be going and taking a look at that before we do anything else in this video. And what am I going to be going over? Well, the new mobs in this update are the following: Strider, Hoglin, and Piglin. So I'll be going over all of the mechanics, where they are in the Nether, and how they behave, and everything else. I'll be going over the biomes, which are the Nether Wastes, the Crimson Forest, the Warped Forest, the Soul Sand Valley, and the Basalt Deltas biomes. I'll be going over the bastions and all of their forms and all of their little parts that they do. We also have the target block to go over. So this is going to be mostly the important stuff in 1.16. And I'll be handling everything you need to know about each of those in this video. But first, let's go to the Nether that we have right now at this current moment and look at the base one last time and stuff. The Nether hub one last time. I'll see you there. Alright, so here we are in the Nether hub, and like I said, this is going away in a little bit. In one of the next clips you'll see, this will be no more. So all these portals are hooked up to different bases and everything. This is going away because this Minecraft world, all of it, will be reset in the future for something I can't tell you about just yet. So yeah, or I actually mentioned it if you pay attention to my other videos. But this is the Nether hub that we've had for most of the existence of this second Aquaticland server, because we did have an accident where we had to move servers, and so yeah, then I accidentally blew it up and stuff. So this is the crater that was put together after I blew it up, trying to make it bigger. Don't worry, the Nether, the overworld will stay the same, and the end will stay the same, but the Nether is going to be reset specifically for the video. So yeah, this is the Nether hub. Now let's go take a look at my base. So here we are in my part of the Nether. This is the little zone that I clarified that I was going to stay with. So yeah, I already have a world backup of this, but let's take one last picture of this before it's gone for good. So here's the inside. We didn't really get much accomplished with the inside, but and there's not really much above here to look at. So here's another little area that we didn't quite get done. Alright, I think I've shown you everything before I reset the server, or reset the nether now. So, yeah. The next clip you'll see, gonna be going to a fresh nether. Alright, so, when I relight that nether portal, I should have a fresh new nether to go to. Oh wow, it looks like we got a Basalt Delta right off the bat here. I mean, if we had started the season in right now, and this was just the first episode, then this would be a crazy good spot for a nether portal to open up at. If this had been the start of the season. But now we are going to first look at this biome and what it does. So we're first going to take a look at this biome, which is the Basalt Delta, and talk about it. So let's get into it. Alright, so the first major thing that we are talking about here in this episode is the Basalt Delta, one of 5 new biomes you will now experience once you download 1.16. So this is one of 5 biomes. The other 4 are Nether Wastes, which is the old Nether. We'll talk about that. And then we have Crimson Forest, which is the red Nether Forest, and Warped Forest, which is the blue Nether Forest. And then we got Soul Sand Valley. But the things to know about Basalt Deltas is there is magma cubes everywhere. This is magma cubes' home now. So, yeah, I guess they can still spawn in nether fortresses, but their home is now the nether Basalt Delta biome. And you won't be able to find the bastions, the new structure in the nether here. But you can find what makes up the bastion, which is the blackstone block here. And you can find tons of glowstone and nether quartz and stuff. And I guess ghasts also spawn here. So, yeah. Now, let's go to the Nether Waste biome. So here we are still in the Basalt Delta. And the moment we cross the environment turns into the Nether Wastes, which is the old Nether before 1.16 comes out. So this is the Nether Waste. You can find Nether Gold, which is naturally spawning almost everywhere. And you'll learn a lot about gold in this update because piglins, they only want gold. So, yeah, that's pretty much the Nether Waste biome. So here we have the Warped Forest biome. Now, the only creatures or mobs to spawn in the Warped Forest biome are Endermen. You may remember they were added to the Nether way back in 1.10, the Frostburn update. So this is the more calmer of the biomes that are in the Nether. You will see them a lot, and they're probably the more safer biomes to build in here. So you can see they have blue netherwort and these twisting vines, or warped vines, whichever one they're called. And you got the blue wood, which I talked about in my top 10 video. You got shroom lights everywhere. And that's basically it for the Warped Forest. So here we have the Crimson Forest biome, which is the home of the Hoglin and the Piglin mobs that are introduced in 1.16 here. And you can see it's basically the same thing, but with red netherwort, which is introduced way before blue was a thing. And Hoglins and Piglins will spawn here like mad. And so, yeah. That is basically it. I'm going to go over the mobs once I have finished all the biomes. So, now we're on to the Soul Sand Valley. You can see here that I just completed the challenge Hot Tourist Destination, one of the new advancements. Explore all nether biomes. You can see now we have the Soul Sand Valley, which was showed off at Minecon as well, and it has blue fire. Ghast will spawn here like crazy. Skeletons will spawn here like crazy. We also have the rest of the Crimson Forest that I talked about. And then we have basalt pillars coming from the sky, from the ground. We got bone blocks here, and some gold, and the tint is blue for this biome here. It tends to transition between red and blue during this biome, and it's a lot scarier. So yeah, that's basically all of the biomes. Now we can go check out the mobs. Alright, so here is one of the new mobs here for 1.16. You are going to meet the Piglin and the Hoglin and the Strider mob in this update. So, the Piglins, basically, and also zombified Piglin and zombified, or Zoglin, which is the zombie version of a Hoglin. So basically, right here, I'm going to give this guy some gold, and you'll get an advancement for that called Oh Shiny, for distracting him, and he will barter you some stuff. And you just keep on giving him and his friends some stuff, and they'll just give you whatever they feel like, which includes like fire resistance potions, crying obsidian. They'll give you random stuff. And if you don't wear gold, then basically you're dead meat, because they're all going to come after you. And if they win a battle, which they will randomly start chasing a hoglin, if they win a battle, they will dance. I don't know if I can get them to do it or not. I don't know if I can get them to do it exactly. But they will pursue a hoglin. And if I can get a piglin, it's a chance they'll go after it. Well, that basically isn't working. I don't know if it's working or not. That is the piglin and the hoglin mob. Alright, I need to tell you how to get like the zoglin. So what you want to do is build the Nether Portal. And you do that. I've revoked all of the advancements that I have, since this is the finale of the season. So we're just going to make a portal here. Now they're scared to go through it. You can see here, I've got a different area. So what's going to happen is it's going to turn into a zoglin. And it will attack anything. And they'll start to change as well. So now there are zombified piglin, and not pigmen, piglin, like the ones I showed you in the Nether just a few minutes ago. So that's that. Now we can go on to the Strider. So here we have the Strider, which is basically what they're calling a lava boat for transportation across the Nether. Now what you want to do is you want to get a saddle here. Then you want to get a fungus on a stick. That's right, fungus on a stick. You want to ride these guys. Sometimes they'll spawn with striders on their head, baby striders, and sometimes they'll spawn with zombie piglin on their head. So what you want to do is do this. We'll go into survival so I can get the advancement. And you lead them around. This boat has legs. And if you take them out, oh goodness. If you take them out, they will be cold and shiver. But they're very, 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 very fast. And it looks like we have found a nether fortress. So basically, that is the Strider mob. Alright, so the next thing we are going to be looking at is the newest structure in the Nether. This is the Bastion Remnant. And this is a huge bastion. This is only the one out of like 5 different possible shapes here. And this is probably my favorite one of them all. As you can see, there's an advancement called Those Were the Days. And as you can see here, it's basically the piglin's home. And this is the first dungeon spawner added in a very long time that spawned magma cubes. And there's a chance for you to find some awesome loot here. So we have a diamond chest plate, iron ingots, magma cream. Oh, I forgot about these. Let's clear those. So there's different chests here that you can find. Also, the stuff that makes up the bastions called blackstone. You can basically put it into any of these forms here. We've already seen it, what it looks like in its purest form here, and it's also made to make stone tools in the new 1.16 update. So basically that is the bastions. And when you open up a thing, one of the chests or something, you should get an advancement called War Pigs as well. If you open a chest at some point. So that is the bastions. And also you can find a new disc in the bastions. You can find a new disc in the bastions called Pig Step. And that is the newest disc added in a long time. So we have some basic items here. We have crying obsidian. We're going to figure out how to make the respawn anchor. So how you do that is you're supposed to have 3 crying obsidian blocks. No, wait. 6 crying obsidian blocks. I am so sorry, I goofed up on that. That's my fault. So, you're supposed to have 6 crying obsidian. Then this. Then you get the respawn anchor. Get the respawn anchor here. And Don't charge it in the overworld or it will explode if you put glowstone in it and try to block it. Then you got the soul campfire, which you've seen in my top 10 video. We have soul lantern, soul torch, which is used to make a lantern. This is basically covering some of the basic stuff right now. We also have a target block here, which you've seen also in the top 10 video that I have made. Which I would like to see them spawn with pillagers in their pillager outposts. So now we can go on to probably the hardest thing in this whole entire update. And we also have one more structure to visit, which is ruined portals. And we've got to do the hardest thing in 1.16 to find, and that is netherite. So let's go. Well, this ain't a very good one, but I found a ruined portal here. You can see there is a ruined portal now. You can /locate it as well by doing /locate ruined portal. Also, there is a /biome command for every biome in the game. Also, I'm going to have to get on land to do this. Get on land here. There is a new game mode switcher, which switches you back and forth there. You can see there is a way to switch between each of them. And you can do it very quickly. So that's basically it for that part. And some cosmetic changes there. And now, this is going to be the fun part. Finding ancient debris. What is ancient debris, you ask? Let me show you. So, ancient debris is basically this. It's the newest ore in Minecraft. And it's rarer than diamond. It is so rare, it is very hard to find. And I don't even know if I'd be able to show you a good example of how to find it because it takes forever. And once you have it here, you can turn it into netherite scrap. You smelt it and it turns into netherite scrap. You have to have 4 netherite scrap. This is the simplest explanation I can give you. So basically, okay. Basically, you want to take this, put this in there. Once you get 4 of these scraps, you combine it with gold. So let's just say you get 4 of these. Then you get 4 gold ingots here. Then you have this. And I think you can put these in any way you want. And then you get 1 netherite ingot. you do that for as many items as it takes to make armor. So once you have that, you're gonna need a smithing table. So you'll get a smithing table, and you're gonna need to have diamond. So let's just say you're gonna get diamond, and you went mining 3 more times, enough to get the rest. You do this, and then that, this, and then that, this, that, this, that. And you also get tools and stuff for it as well. I'm gonna go see if I can find that. But the easiest way to do it is surprisingly beds, because beds explode in the Nether, and of course the way I've done it in the other episodes of Aquaticland, TNT. Now, the way I found it is you're going to punch or mine. Use. After this is quickly turned into how to get netherite. Find a good place that doesn't have lava, which is hard to do in the Nether. Basically, you want to punch your way or get your way into the lower depths, and you want to go to about level 15. Man, I cannot find an area without lavas at the bottom here. Okay, this is definitely not a good area to try to search for ancient debris. Definitely not. So, once again, try to get your way down here to level 15. I'm not having any luck. Basically, now you're at level 15. TNT. TNT. Around. See if it. Looks like there's none there. And you can also do beds. And that is basically the way to find ancient debris. You'll eventually find it. Just very rarely you'll find 4 pieces and what are ancient debris. And sometimes you'll find them in bastions. You'll be lucky to find a piece of bastions. So yeah, that's basically it. So now we can conclude. And there is a new enchantment called Soul Speed, which allows you to go really fast on soul sand. So, yeah. That's the actual last part that I have for you here. Alright guys, if you have enjoyed this video, please comment, like, and subscribe. I hope you got a lot of information about 1.16 out of this video. So who knows what's going to be on the horizon for the future of Minecraft. We don't know. But we do know that goats could be on the way, as well as some of the other biome votes from the past. And hopefully Minecon is coming up. And so, if you did enjoy, once again, please comment, like, and subscribe. And I shall see you next time. Goodbye. I don't feel so good. Oh. What? Hardcore? How did I get on hardcore mode? Is this still Aquaticland? What's going on? Wait a second. I just realized. We're starting a new thing called Aquaticland Hardcore. Coming soon.